What a hoppin' place here at Black Mesa Travel Center. Whew! All the pumps were crowded. You had to wait to get in there. And inside there's usually a big old line for a burrito. Got to get my burrito here in the San Felipe Pueblo. But I'm heading up north, actually northeast. And eventually I want to end up at a place called Fort Union. I tried to make it up there a few weeks ago, and the freeway was closed due to some problem. So I ended up going to Santa Fe and enjoying the day in Santa Fe. But we're going to try it again and go for a little road trip. Let's go. Whew! I didn't know it was going to be so cold up here. Started to get sleepy there. Had to take a pit stop and stretch out. It is so beautiful up here. The mountains are just carpeted with green trees, and all the ground is green. Get a lot of moisture up here. It's just gorgeous. Next stop, Fort Union, I hope. Well, we finally made it to Fort Union, about 25 miles north of Las Vegas, New Mexico. I've been wanting to come here for a long time. Finally made it. And the first thing I hear is a leaf blower out in the middle of nowhere. It's a little breezy, but it definitely has warmed up a bit. But it's tolerable without a jacket. Enter through the gift shop. Little museum in here when you first come in. Some rifles in there. Are you getting some rifles? You can dress up, take some pictures. Oh, an old bugle. That is cool. I love the sound effects and the authentic noises. All right, let's go check out the ruins. Look at the prairies that just go on and on and on. It's actually a good place for a fort. I've been to several forts now, and a couple of them were up on a hill where you could see down. This is right in the middle of a prairie, so I guess you could see people coming. I think I want to go check out that wagon first. Really nice people in there coming into the visitor center. They did give me a site map, but I like to just kind of wander around. They said most of it's open. There's some rejuvenation on parts of it, so but it should be mostly open. See the fort back there. Another portion over there, I think she said that was a prison. Check this out though. I always thought it was interesting on these ruins, and I've been to quite a few now. I think this is my third fort, maybe four. But it always amazes me how certain structures are still there. Just kind of spike up here and there. It's like the strongest portion of the walls, I guess, that remain. Or maybe it's when we captured it before it completely eroded. That's like it is here. There's very few full walls. Always with the rattlesnakes. Check that out. It's so cool. Look how long it is. Oh, I didn't even realize it's brick. Brick underneath there, then some stucco on top. Some chimneys look like they're completely intact. And the foundation walls, I don't know if those are repaired or not. But those look like they're in pretty good shape. Just ran into some folks and they are really bundled up. Jackets and their hoods, and here I am in a t-shirt. Whew, it's a little chilly. It's just one building after the other. Really wild. Oh, check this out. That's the way it used to look. All the pillars out front. Little bit of space between. Home for the Commandants. Wow. Wow, I'm so glad I saw that picture. Now I can see what it used to look like. I was having a hard time trying to picture it. Nice little facilities, perfectly lined up. Need those fires, or those fireplaces, to keep warm out here. It gets really cold in northern New Mexico. Just realized that must have been the sidewalk. It says stay on trail, and I thought, well, maybe that's a trail too. I think that was their sidewalk. It's kind of strange. There's nothing in between there. All right, we're at the next section. Looks a little different. You can see how the corners are still holding up. Interesting how these fireplace chimneys have eroded. See, they are working on something right down there. See the orange. It's quite a walk around. Check my watch here in a minute and see how far I've walked. But I couldn't resist this little offshoot path right here. Not sure what's up here. Oh, it looks like a sundial. This is, not sure what this is. U.S. meridian and latitude mark. Explorations west of the meridian. War Department. That looks like something's missing from the front there, but there's what time it is. Wind on the prairie. What would you expect? Otherwise, it'd probably be too hot, actually. Wow, these are pretty full walls over here. You can almost see the rooms there. They've got some braces holding these up. About ready to go down. Oh, shoot. It's like they may have caught them in time, though. You can see inside the walls very, very crumbly adobe bricks. Okay, this is what they were telling me that's closed. Got that roped off, and that's too bad. Those are probably the best walls. They probably don't want things falling on people. So we got to turn around. Yeah, that whole section is being worked on. It's all roped off. The last fort that I went to was called Fort Stanton. That was incredible. If you want to check out that video. Fully intact. I'd say about 99% intact. All the buildings and the hospital and the commissary, everything. And that was really cool. Then I went to Fort Craig, which was pretty neat. It was kind of ruins like this, but more of rocks instead of bricks and stucco. So if you want to check those out, if you're interested in Civil War stuff, I think it's amazing. I just noticed a couple bullhorns over there. Wonder what those are used for, maybe to tell people they're closing up. Get locked in here. Okay, we are heading over to this other section now. Cool cannon right there. This must have been some kind of flagpole or lookout or something. There's those big bullhorns or speakers. Little path right here. It says above tide water. August 1867. Back when there was water in New Mexico. No, there's quite a bit of moisture up north. for the most part. Little window. Maybe they just show that for the bricks. Cool. Ah, that one is just crumbling to pieces. Everything decays. Ah, you can go this way a little ways. I see the ropes over there, roping it off, but nice. Wow. It says hard work, strict discipline, and $13 a month. Ooh, that was some good money back then. No, hey, free room and board. I'm thinking this is the prison. This has got to be the prison right here. I was thinking it was a big old place, but it's got to be it. Very small cells. It says crime and punishment on an army post. Dangerous felons were kept locked down in the more secure stone cells of Fort Union's prison. Kind of hard to see, but I don't want to get off the trail. Very small. Probably had, well, there's a wooden door there. I was going to say, they probably locked him in there with no light. Here's the laundromat. Life along Suds Row. Army laundresses came from all walks of life. I was never really a history buff or Civil War buff or anything like that. But once you actually go to these places and get right up against them and start reading signs and stuff and looking at the old pictures, it's pretty amazing what this country has gone through and the history of the different wars and the way people lived and the way things have really changed. I always think about someone finding a time machine and coming up to modern day from several hundred years ago, and probably pass out from the changes. The wind on that brush, it's almost like someone's whispering. I tell you, it's really weird. Okay, I think this is as far as we can go. It says, keep out unstable walls. I don't blame them. People going in there, and eventually it's going to get eroded much quicker. Oh, is this the hospital? The best hospital in 500 miles. Wow. Very interesting. Got some picnic tables out here. Sit here and relax for a bit. That's nice. All right. Pretty much full circle. It's unfortunate about that one place, but at least we saw them from across the way. Well, folks, that's going to do it for Fort Union. I can mark that off my little bucket list. Very nice. It's free to get in. So I think I'm going to go see if I can find a t-shirt. At least donate somehow. But very memorable. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Well, we'll see you next time. Next video coming up soon. Bye for now.